Hi everyone, it's me Tracy, your nutrition expert, fitness professional, and your coach. Welcome to this 21-day ultimate reset and then going into doing Lift 4 workouts. The 21-day, I'm going to explain and break down this 21-day ultimate reset. And 21 days, it's going to change your life. Most of you have seen the results of my husband, but I also too personally have done the 21-day ultimate reset, and it's one of the best resets to the body that I've ever done. I've always believed in doing cleanses and doing fasts and things like that. This is absolutely the best. It works at the cellular level to really help the body purge the body. It helps to cleanse the body. It helps to, on the cellular level, it's going to change your mindset. So let me break down. I'm going to be coming in a lot and giving you videos, and then I'll give you a lot of information, but I'm going to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so let me first, I'm going to break down the box quickly. This little, it comes in this little white box, and you're going to have this little schedule guide. And don't lose this, because this is going to actually be able to tell you your pills and everything that you take daily. The best thing about this cleanse is preparation and being prepared. You can't say, I'm going to get it today and start tomorrow. You have to at least, that's why I said for most of you, I want you to start on Monday, because this weekend you've got to go to the store and buy things. And I'm going to tell you, how to purchase some things. So this little guide, I use quite a bit. So it tells you all throughout the day what to be taking. It comes with this book. Okay, and if you noticed how my book is pretty used, because I used it. So on the weekend, besides going shopping, I want you to read up until the point where you get to day 1, okay? All of those things. So it's actually, it goes by pretty fast, but it's actually the first 36 pages, but it's so very simple. It's just pages like this, guys, like that. So prepare yourself and read those pages, because it's going to talk about sleep, it's going to talk about water, it's going to talk about breathing and exercise and all that kind of stuff. So for the most part, you really don't want to exercise throughout this 21 days unless you were someone like me. I was already exercising, so I just listened to my body. You're going to find that there are going to be days where if you feel like you want to take a walk, go take a walk. There are days where you might be cranky, you want to actually rest, you want to do that. I want you to visualize a grandfather clock. A grandfather clock on the inside has a lot of moving parts on the inside. So all of those parts on the inside, think about all of your different cellular level, from your organs to your liver to your kidneys, that's what this cleanse is doing. So many different cleanses just work at the topical level, but Beachbody has done a great job. This particular cleanse really works at the cellular level. So the more rest you get, the better, okay? So it is important, the water, the amount of rest you get, and sometimes if you just want to meditate, if you just want to actually go for a walk, all of those things are absolutely fine. But again, your body is going to be going through different steps. So read all of this, read about the reset, okay, up until you get to day 1, okay? This little pouch comes with it as well too. And you're going to use this pouch, because if you go off to work every day, you want to prepare yourself and put your pills. This is what I like about it, is that this actually belongs to somebody, but I know she won't mind if I just open it for her. Okay, on the inside of it, and this is what I did for my husband. I'm at home, he goes to work, so I prepared with him. On the inside of it, there is actually 2 little compartments, 2 Velcro compartments. And what I did was, he had his morning pills at home, but his after that, when you have your lunch and your snack pills, and sometimes dinner as well, I packaged them inside of here, like whatever one's the first and then the next one. You just have to know, are you going to be home and needs to take evening ones? I gave it to him so that on his way driving home from work, he could have his evening pills and just take it on his way coming home. And so I'll get to the pills in a second. So in the book, let me just continue breaking down the boxes. All right, so there's several different types of pills, and there's 3 weeks to this, and every week has a different explanation regimen. The first week is called To Reclaim. And to reclaim, you're kind of reclaiming your life, and you're kind of it's kind of starting to reset. Okay. All right. So in week 1, you're going to take this Optimize. So read this Optimize. It actually tells you how many to take and everything. You're also too going to be introduced to this one is called Soothe, and you can read and see when you actually take Soothe also. Then you have one that's called Revitalize. And then you have your Power Greens. They may not taste the best, guys, but here's my suggestion for the Power Greens. It says to put it into like 4 to 6 ounces of water. I did like a shot. I did it like a little shot in a smaller, and then put it in, stirred it up, and just drink it straight down. That's my best advice for you to do, instead of like 4 to 6 ounces, and you're drinking much farther, okay? Then you will be taking the detox on week number 2. Let me tell you, by the time you get to this week number 2 for this detox, this lemon flavor, this is very, very delightful. Very delightful. Enjoy that. Another thing that's inside of here, you're going to use this right away and use this a lot. In your water, your distilled water, you want to put some of this mineralized. You're adding mineralized sea salt to your water, but it doesn't taste salty. Won't be able to taste it at all. But you're going to use this quite a bit. Okay, so that's everything that comes inside of your box. And each week, it's going to tell you how to use each one of those pills. Okay, and then you'll know how to put inside. I don't have to go through that because you guys are going to do your due diligence and you're going to read. What I want to emphasize also is your food list. It actually does a great job. And let me tell you, this is very, very simple. It's so very, very simple diet. But I'm just going to talk about week 1 food, okay? And then I'll come back every day. So my advice when it comes to food is do not go to the store because this is your food list. Page 1, this page, and this page. Listen, that's too much. I don't recommend going to the store and buying everything there. What I do recommend is going to day 1, 2, and 3 and finding out those things that you like and stick to it. If you don't know what Nora Rose is, don't even buy Nora Rose, but just buy what you like. You're going to be using eggs the whole first week, so get eggs. You're going to be using salmon and chicken, so get salmon and chicken. You're going to be using fresh fruits and vegetables, so get fruit and vegetables. You will also too be able to have rice. So I would just say buy food for 3 to 4 days, and remember, you can repeat a meal. So for instance, if on the first day you have scrambled eggs with spinach and some whole grain bread, you like that, repeat it. But there is going to be a certain time, like for instance, the day 2 you have oatmeal. Your body is going to want it. And I would tell you, one of my husband and I's favorite meal when you do this 21-day ultimate reset is Taco Tuesday. Do not skip Taco Tuesday. Okay, you can absolutely have it. So again, the foods that you're familiar with, get it. Day 1, 2, and 3, get those things, and you can repeat. If you are not familiar with having like lentils, don't get the lentils. Don't get it. You can repeat things. I don't want you to overly buy. If you're not familiar with baked tempeh, don't get it. But everything else that you do have, sweet potatoes, get it. Okay. But you're gonna just need to prepare yourself to take things with you. Now, let me speak about Shakeology. Here's what I want you to do when it comes to your Shakeology, because initially on the 21-day ultimate reset, it does, because we want to eat live foods. Now, let me say this, is that Shakeology is considered to be a live food, but because this is an ultimate reset and really want to get down to the cellular level, we want you to be able to eat foods more of in its natural form. So I'm going to say this, is I want you to have Shakeology every 3 days only. Okay? So the 3rd day, the 6th day, every 3 days, or you can start on day 1 if you'd like to. You can actually skip dinner and you can have a Shakeology. Okay? And if you need to, just look at whatever fruits they say you can have, just get those fruits. Okay? And these are all food that you're probably already used to. Let me see what other things is going to be vitally important. Drinking plenty of water. Making sure that you're resting. Take your pills. Go to bed when you want to go to bed. Again, is remember, my husband, when we both did this, when he did this, he did not do one lick of exercise at all. So you do not have to do exercise at all, but he lost 25 pounds when he did this. And this is the way this is made. And so after this is over, I will gear you into what we do after that. But I think that's all I wanted to say for today. I would like you to be able to, once you get into the group, I want you to be able to comment and remember, take your photos before, take your measurements, and also to measurements, photos, and your beginning weight. Write down your weight as well too. Put it inside of here. No one's going to see it but me. And it's a wonderful. So just read up to the first couple pages, and then on Monday will be day 1. And make sure the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning time is to take 2 of those Optimize. Okay, then it's going to tell you to have your breakfast. But I want to hear from you all that you have went shopping and that you have made some purchases on your food. Keep it very, very simple and ask me as many questions as you need to so you can be successful. Okay? All right, guys, talk to you soon.